Link shorteners are the coolest thing perhaps that you've never explored or experienced. And today we're going to be taking a look at Switchy.io, one of my favorite link shorteners. And this thing can do a lot and it continues to get better and better. So let's get started by logging in. And before we actually do, I have this email. Like I said, it's getting better and better. Smart pages are coming to Switchy. Smart pages are like the little mini landing pages that you can put in your social media profile. So we've got the smart page here for booking.com. And then example 2, we have an e-commerce smart page for Nina Ricci. Is that correct? Did I pronounce that correctly? I don't know. But what you get is the email, the messenger, phone call, etc., Switchy buttons, as well as some shop onlines. And then if you were to click and buy, then you would get that it's currently out of stock, but you would be taken to the store where you can, of course, buy. So what this is a condensed micro landing page for social media, similar to Sleek Bio, which just launched from the Appsumo team. It's an Appsumo original, and Sleek Bio can be purchased for just $19, alternative to Linktree and Link in Bio. Well, Switchy's gonna have their version of that. And I don't wanna get too sidetracked, but if you want me to pick this up and make a comparison or video or etc., then I will. Leave a comment down below. Let's get started though by logging into our Switchy account. And I've got some links here that I've shortened, that I've redirected. I mean, I use this fairly frequently, and we're gonna come into a random link. Like let's say that we wanted to come into VMaker, our latest video. We can come in and we can view the analytics on the link. And this is going to show us, we've had 23 users, 38 clicks, 2 refers, so sources that this link's been shared, 2 different devices, 13 different countries. And we can see all of our countries here. We can see the device types. We get analytic data. We see our retargeting pixel that we used on that link. And then up here at the top, we'll see the refer traffic. So YouTube is where I leave most of my links in the description. And then this unknown, I assume is, the website or social media, where it's not exactly sure where it's being shared. So for example, I have this link inside the YouTube description, and then I normally will put it on the website and I'll just copy it using Spread Simple. And then you can still click the link. So I think that goes into the unknowns. So this is kind of the analytics, which is a nice feature of these link shorteners. Not really something I look at. You can tell I don't get many clicks. I don't have much traffic. However, there are features that I actually use from this link section. I copy and share the links everywhere. You can share it here on Facebook and you can easily just click and share, and then you've got your link and you can say something. But we also got the QR codes. Now the QR codes, fantastic. It's not anything that you couldn't do elsewhere. It's just another thing that Switchy does. And QR codes are kind of the future. It's been the future for a while now, but because of the past year, 2020, and now we're into 2021, trying to get back to some resemblance of a normal life. QR codes are helping with that process, contactless, everything. So that's pretty cool. We've also got the ability to edit the link, to duplicate the link. So you could duplicate the link and then test different channels, referral channels, using like UTM tags and some advanced things that I actually don't really do. You could also A/B test the same link in different ways. We'll get into all of that. Let's actually come in here and edit the link so we can take a look at what it looks like when you share a link. So this Appsumo affiliate code up here is very ugly. You don't want to be sharing that and trying to look all professional at the same time. It's much better if we can share that on our own custom domain name. So we've got go.aiprofits.com. It's what I'd use for all of my redirects. You can use social.yourdomain.com. You can use, I use yt.aiprofits.com for all my YouTube videos. And then if I need to share my YouTube channel, it's just yt.aiprofits.com. And then that redirects to the YouTube channel, which helps me remember when I need to promote my YouTube channel. Like I might be out and about talking and say, yeah, I make YouTube videos, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you check out YT. So that's a nice way to remember it. You could also do the /subscribe, and then you can have that auto subscribe feature. I can show you how to do that as well. But this is a nice feature, just the basic link redirect. Where we can take it a step farther is through the Add Pixels ID. We can customize the actual link here. So we could jump into something like Stencil, and then we can set this open graph. It doesn't have to be perfect, We'll spend more time on this depending on the link that we're sharing. But I'm going to go ahead and download that, and then I can come here and upload a new picture. Now here we can give it a title, and we can say level up your video communication. So I like the way that Appsumo does a lot of their things, so I won't actually change a lot of that stuff. So we're going to come to our Twitter profile. We're going to paste in the link, and then we just tweet this link. And then what you'll see is the open graph image on my Twitter profile. Here is the picture with the title, the descriptions, all of that fun information. So let's come back into our link and let's look at the UTM tags. Again, I personally, I'm not going to lie to you and pretend like I use the UTM features. I don't drive enough traffic to where I need to understand all of these different traffic sources. I have my main traffic source that I care about, and that's YouTube, growing this YouTube channel. So this is something that you can come in here and you can give it campaigns, sources, content, medium, terms, etc. You can even do this from a UTM template. So if you wanted to add a new template, you would come in here, you'd give your template a name, you would say reviews. And then for the medium, you would say social. And then for the source, you would say YouTube. And then for the term, you would use keywords or whatever it may be. Again, I don't know. We're going to go with like vMaker there. And then for the content, you would give a description of the ad or of the link. vMaker Appsumo deal. And we'll just go with like vMaker Appsumo. And then we'll click create. And now that was an actual template. So we could come in here and we could select our template information. And then what we'll get is more detailed, granular information. Again, I don't use this, so I'm not going to pretend like I know how. I just want to show you that it's available. Now let's come back into our link. We've gone over everything up here. Let's come down to advanced options. We can put this in a folder. We could do that, like maybe I put it in my personal folder. We could come in here and add any notes on the links. And this is better for team-to-team help. And if you get stuck along the way, you can click the help guide, and they're going to give you some advice on when to use notes, when to use these types of things. Here we can embed widgets. Now I have a couple of different videos on embedding the widgets. Some pages, most e-commerce or things that involve checkouts like Appsumo does, do not allow embedding. They don't allow iframes, which is the way the embed widget works. So essentially it puts an iframe around it, but you can do this. And I have a couple of videos I can link to, in which case you can do a blank page widget where you keep the domain at the top, which is perfect for like Google Docs or the Google Suite, things of that nature. You can also use chatbots on your embed widgets. So anything where you have an embed code, like a chatbot or a pop-up from like Optinly, or there's a bunch of pop-ups that are now coming out. Let's log into our vMaker YouTube video. So what you'll see here is this is my vMaker review video. And if I scroll down here under advanced options, I'm not going to be able to embed the widget. That's just not really possible with YouTube. It's a big company. They block iframes. I guess they don't want you, kind of hijacking their domain. But you can do deep linking. And this is where YouTube, Amazon, things of that nature where people are logged in, places where people are logged in, you can come in and use this deep linking feature. And what happens is if you're a YouTube premium member, the ad-free version of YouTube, then you click the link, you're not going to be sent to, like if you click it from Facebook, so you won't be shown ads and things of that nature. Whereas otherwise, if you've ever had that experience where you click a link from Facebook and then it opens up into YouTube and then they show you an ad and you've got to essentially open it in like say your Chrome browser where you're logged into YouTube, or open it in the YouTube app. So the same for Amazon. If you share your e-commerce links like to Amazon, the person won't have to log in. They'll already be logged in. One less level of friction with online ordering or online content, etc. Down here, we also get tags. You can add tags here. If you get stuck anywhere along the way, what you can see is that a tag basically helps you classify the link. So here I could come in and I could say, this is a video tool. So we're going to add a video tag to this. We can also rotate our A/B testing. So like, let's say that this video here, let's send them directly to the YouTube channel versus to the video itself. And then let's send say 50% to the YouTube channel and then 50% directly to the video. Or maybe we send 20% to the YouTube channel and 80% directly to the video. Now, I think that would upset the 20% that landed on the channel and had to click again, so we're not going to do that A/B testing there. Down here, we'll see geolocation feature. This is going to allow you to redirect the audience that clicks your link based on their geographical location. So I don't use this, but if you use this because of e-commerce or because of various other applications, I'm sure you would be able to think of some, then this geolocation feature can be very valuable. Here we have our GDPR pop-up. So I probably need to activate more of this because I do pixel most of my links and my audience is actually broader than the US. And so essentially you just toggle this on, and then here we can update our favicon. And let's go ahead and click update. And then what we'll see is in an incognito window, if we go to this link, we're going to get the GDPR consent, and then we'll click continue. And then we're going to redirect to our vMaker review video. vMaker responded. I think a fantastic response. I can recommend this tool because of their response, because they're making some changes. So today we've looked at the link sharing inside of Switchy. Before I get out of here, I want to show you that all of that is available. Right up here, there is a Chrome extension, and you can do everything that we've done today, from customizing your link to the custom domain names, the pixels, UTM tags, all of these different features, the widgets, the deep linking, even the favicons are A/B testing via their Chrome extension, which is a relatively new update. A couple months ago, I think back in February, they added this feature, and now they're adding smart pages, which is going to compete against Sleek Bio, which is only a $19. I mean, it's like, I don't know how many different social bio tools we need, social link and bio type tools, but realistically, they are hitting the market in abundance right now. So we'll be taking a deeper dive or a look into some of these different tools in the future. Hopefully this video has brought you some value. I know I talk about Switchy a lot. I love Switchy. I do want to make a video of all the different ways to kind of use Switchy, but it's one of those things that a lot of times I just do it and I don't even think to, share the different ways. For example, you can do SMS messaging, you can do phone calls, email messaging, or all the different messaging apps like Skype, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, etc. And I don't really use Switchy in any of those capacities right now, which is why I haven't covered it on this channel. But it is things that I'm looking to do. You know, I've got some new Rocket Stripe business cards coming that have the Switchy redirects with the QR codes and all of that. So there are different ways week over week that I'm learning and trying to use Switchy to help grow my traffic channels and understand where this traffic's coming from a little bit better. I'm not the best example for all of these products, but I do appreciate you for sticking around to the end of the video, hitting the like button, subscribing if you want to see more content like it. My name's Scott with AIProfits.com, and we'll see you in the next one.